as you can see, Pace is now out of the water. We are starting with our little toilet because we need some replacement parts. We need some replacement parts for it. And the store is closed in the weekend and it's Friday now. So we're starting with that because if we know what we need to change, then we can buy it here.
Exactly.
So we drained the toilet and now we're gonna...
Of course it's the outlet side.
Oh no! Okay, I'll get you a new one.
Not the inlet side. No, it's the outlet side, not the inlet side that's leaking. Yeah, I could take a good look at it right now. And yeah, the little valve, it has all kinds of scoring marks on it. And of course the ball needs to sit really tight inside of the valve or else it doesn't work. So yeah, it's just old and wasted. So we're gonna replace it. It's fine, but it has to be out of the water for that. That's the whole thing of it. The job is not that difficult, but yeah.
Oh well.
Let's get to it.
Let's find you some gloves.
Yes.
It fits.
No, it doesn't.
Ja.
Niet. Maar het is misschien slimmer als ik eerst die er zo afhaal. Want dan heb ik wat meer leverage.
Nice English talk, man. So, welcome in our tool station, yes. Okay, we thought we're just gonna do the toilet first. It's almost 6 and we're still not done. I was on the outside. I held the little compartment that goes to the outside. I held it firmly so it wouldn't move, so it would stay stuck on the bottom of the inside of the boat. Rutger was here. He tried to wrench it loose and then it all fell apart. Well, it didn't really fall apart, but it wouldn't go apart. What? It was just stuck. It was stuck. It was so stuck that it twisted also on the outside. So we had to remove everything because now it was not waterproof anymore. And then we thought, okay, we're just gonna replace everything.
Parts.
We couldn't separate the old parts because they were so stuck that Rutger had to like saw his way through all the old parts.
Yeah. I have to saw it off like this, and yeah, this part they don't have it in the store, so I'm gonna have to salvage that part. This part and this part are gonna go away. Yeah. But now I'm gonna have to try to salvage that. If they had this part, I wouldn't even bother.
No, but, and we went to the store for the fourth time today. Yeah. And we asked, and the guy in the store even was racking his brain really hard to find a solution for us, but he just couldn't find a solution with the parts he has in the store. So now we need to salvage that part, but it's really stuck.
It's very, very stuck.
So replace the toilet, they said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Well,
just replace this little part.
Only one part. Just one part. It's easy. You can
screw it off.
Yeah, it's easy. Replace it. Nope, it's not, because it's a boat.
17 hours later.
Yes. Oh well.
So one of the issues was, and actually the reason I thought we really need to get out of the water, and it was also the reason why I checked all the electrics. This is our current anode, and this is what it should look like. So as you can see, it's been eaten away quite a bit in the last 2.5 months or something, because it was relatively new when it went into the water, but it was the one that was already installed. And the previous owner of the boat, he would keep his boat on freshwater and go on holidays on saltwater for 2 weeks a year. So a logical choice would be to take a magnesium anode instead of a zinc one, because if you spend most of your time on freshwater and sometimes salt, you should go for magnesium. If you only spend your time on freshwater, you go for aluminium, and if you spend your time on saltwater like us, then zinc is the way to go. So yeah, I'm just gonna replace it, and then I hope I'm right. Or else we've just been in a really bad port or something, I don't know. It wasn't our electrical system, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm just hoping for the best, really.
It is Saturday, day 2 out of the water. We are trying to fix the outlet of the toilet. We wanted to finish it yesterday, but the little arch in the pipeline, it was very dirty. So we put it in vinegar and water overnight. I brushed it out with a toothbrush. So it's almost as clean as the new parts. And now we're gonna finally put it back. Rutger is working on the inside to get the perfect spot, because it needs to connect the exact same way as before, because the hose is not that long. So he's figuring it out as we speak. Yeah, let's get this thing on so it can dry, and then we can do the rudder and the anti-fouling. Oh. So the new valve for our toilet is in. I put some Sikaflex on the outside, Rutger put some Sikaflex on the inside. We tighten it loosely. Just like that. We're gonna wait till it dries out, and then tomorrow we're gonna really fasten it. But for now, it's in. On to the next job. We wanted to get the leftover plants off of the boat.
Yeah.
And because it already dried up, Rutger thought I'm gonna sand it down just a little bit. But after he started, it turned out that
It's just falling off.
well, the anti-fouling is not sticking on.
Yeah. And you might be wondering, why didn't you power wash it? Normally when you lift out, you do a little power wash, right? There's a big drought in France.
Yeah, so it's
So they're not allowed to do it, and they don't have a saltwater power washer. So yeah, this is it. We got most of it off underwater.
Yeah.
But for the parts more down and the keel, the wetsuit, it floats really well, so you can't dive down to clean it. So yeah, we're gonna put a thin layer of new anti-fouling on.
Yeah, we bought a new jar of anti-fouling here in the shop.
Yeah.
Oh well, so we're gonna do the whole bottom again.
Just one layer. So.
I am gonna clean the waterline with some good old dusty. Put some waterline tape on it, and then Rutger's gonna start from the bottom upwards. And then by the time I have the waterline finished with the tape, then he'll probably be there, so he can just paint on and on and on. So dusty away. It's Sunday, or third day out of the water. We need to finish up today because tomorrow morning we're going back into the water. Yeah, so
I'm just gonna remove some excess Sikaflex. It's nice and dry now. Yeah, let's see if it's watertight. you only know when you put it in. It's always a bit of a gamble.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, one of those things.
So we're gonna do this.
Yep.
And we are also finishing up our propeller. Rutger already primed it yesterday and put the first coat on. Or 2 coats already. 2 coats, but we need to put on 5 coats. So 3 more coats today. Hopefully this will work better than the other thing we put on in Holland. So yeah, let's do this and finish it up, and then we'll clean inside and we'll be in the water again tomorrow. It's Tuesday and we are finally leaving Roscoff. It's been a hell of a week here, but now it's time to leave. So yeah,
Finally.
let's unhook these lines. And
One more port, and we'll be out of the channel.
yes,
Finally.
yes. We're not going to Brest today. We're going to
Laberach.
Laberach. Yeah. So let's get a move on.
Well, we're out at sea. It's flat calm. There's basically zero wind. Well, a little bit more than an hour ago, but still not even 5 knots of wind. Yeah, sunny. We're on our way to Laberach, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Probably not. Yeah, we'll spend one night there and then go to Brest, and then we'll finally be out of the channel. It's taking way too long, but yeah, that's sailing, I guess. Yeah, not much to report. We're fishing. No fish yet. Hopefully soon, but Kim didn't change the hooks and the hooks are rusty, so maybe they're biting but we're not catching.
It is what it is.
We are flying the Spinnaker. We had it out of the bag for the first time. I think it's also from 1975. Yeah, the cloth feels brand new, but it's just a super old school cut Spinnaker. Well, yeah, it works. The engine is off, so yeah,
That's very nice.
it's very nice. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on the wind. We don't want to do some hardcore racer maneuvers today. We're just gonna, if it stays like this, we're gonna keep it up, and if it starts blowing a little more, we'll take it down again. But yeah, it's nice to have the Spinnaker up. I love sailing on the Spinnaker, so yeah, pretty good. We're doing 4.2 knots through the water, about 4 over ground, but we should have some current with us in a few moments. So yeah, we'll make a hurry, and if we arrive an hour later, we arrive an hour later. That's fine. And we saw dolphins. Finally, they hitched a ride on the boat, and we could see them up close. It's very nice. But we had the engine on. I don't think they like that. But, yeah, they came and take a look. So great. Yeah, it's a good day. It's, yeah, nice.